Dreamer, I definitely
But
get
we
it.
came in early, tried to set everything up, and we still,
You set up a time and a
True life, bro.
plan.
Hey, well, guys, listen. Coming to you live from a fucking rock quarry, Japan. We are welcome to the fucking Toku House party.
Yes, sir.
We got a really cool fucking episode for you guys planned tonight. It's just gonna be fucking hysterical. I'm your host, Brick Grayson. Today, I'm Uncle Ricky. Can't make it. He's doing some big shit. I got you guys introduce yourselves. I'm not gonna fucking introduce you guys.
Yo, it's your guy, Versace Vegeta, host of Subs Lie, Dubs Lie, the anime most comprehensive podcast in all of anime, man. You can find me at Twitter and IG, Versace Vegeta _. But yeah, man, we out here.
I'm just J-Rex, and I'm a minister to Toku Twitter. If you know who I am, you know who I
am. Old head. Yo, happy fucking birthday. Happy fucking birthday, OG.
Thank you.
Fucking birthday.
Thank you. It's old boy. It's old boy in the building for sure.
Old boy. And it's Al's birthday too.
Which is wild.
Yeah, Jared and Al got the same exact birthday.
Shouts out to my dog King Al Pacino. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Al combo.
Homie.
Please bully Al into making a like straight clothing line. Like tell him to stop playing games and just straight do like a real live like comprehensive campaign. I've been bullying him about that for a while, but I'm gonna go harder.
Bro, Al is like, I will say though, he is putting in work. I think once Ranger Stop comes, I think he's gonna like. I think that's gonna kind of be a point where I hope he finds his footing. I think he's doing really fucking good from everything he showed me. Like this shit's like nothing but heat, which is nice and refreshing because like I'll be honest, Toku merch fucking sucks. Like I've said this and I made this a well-known point of mine. Toku merch fucking sucks, dude. Like
we have mentioned that very clearly. It honestly no, hear me out. P Bandai merch is always fire, but for some reason outside of that, it's trash.
Bro, and rocking P Bandai is like rocking motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, design.
Versace. It's like
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's like, the shit is expensive as all fuck, but it feels good. I ain't gonna lie to you. It feels good. And it feels fucking good.
What my issue is too is that people assume that Toku merch is about graphics, and really it doesn't have to be that. It can be other aspects to it. Like, honestly, bro, my favorite P Bandai shirt was before P Bandai even existed. It was something to do with O's, right? And it really just used the slogan "Count the medals, anything goes." But it was that in like a circle, like your standard Harajuku like T-shirt with like stripes and stuff, and it had.
I do remember that shirt.
And it has like Unk's hand. I was like, "Yo, bro, that's how you make merch." You know what I'm saying? Like simple, clean, great execution, but people don't know how to do that though.
Back when they were just doing shirts that like went along with the theming of the shows, man.
And sometimes that's all it takes, bro. I'd love to make like a Fives jacket, bro. Like I have ideas too. That's why I'm trying to like bully Al to like help me like to let me help him make his next campaign. Because bro, I have some ideas that would be stupid. In a Fives jacket, I need that in my life.
Listen, bro, if I can get Al to somehow get a distributor that'll make me that fucking leather Decade jacket from the movie. Listen, boy.
Wait, which movie? You talking about the one when you got the curly hair?
Yeah. All Riders versus Die Shocker. Yo. He had a similar jacket in Superhero Tyson, but that first one, boy,
that fit was brazy.
That shit go cold, boy.
Also,
with the Decade logo on the back, boy.
Also, just understand, Decade is so meta, bro, that he was able to kick people in the chest, rocking Shirley Temple curls, bro. There's not gonna be like that in the game.
Tsukasa don't play around. Have y'all seen Death Game Park? Has any of y'all seen Death Game Park?
I have.
Death Game Park. No.
Bro, what? Okay, so it's pretty much not a Toku movie at all. But the reason why I bring it up is because it has like 95% of the main cast is all Toku actors. Like known Toku actors, and it's fucking awesome because it's like a survival horror movie. And that's just crazy.
It's very recent, right?
Like it came out 2009, so like fucking
Oh, bro, you gotta hit that off the screen. Gotta hit that off the screen.
Yay, yo, bro, listen, yo.
That's lit.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked ahead of time.
That's lit. Yo, no, that's awesome. That was hilarious. Yo, but shout out to that pool, bro. You don't play. That pool was clean, boy. That pool was clean. Oh my god. I hate the fact that we're the only ones that can really do this shit and like not be phased. Like this is like a regular day for us.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh,
that's
man.
why it's a Toku house party, baby.
Oh, 100%. This is honestly, who mentioned us today? They're like, I can't wait to see y'all get fucking smacked in the face by Toei.
Matt?
Matt deserves an award. Matt deserves an award.
Jesus Christ. Dude, Matt. Dude, that shit was fucking funny. We're gonna get smacked in the face. I made the rule unless we go to Twitch that we're not gonna stream like anything like Toei related unless we have some sort of filter on it, which we're gonna do eventually. But like, yeah,
I've done that on mine.
I'm sure you have. Yo, cause they smacked him like point blank, bro. I feel like they watched. I feel like they waited for us too, because we were talking about it.
Toei watches that, bro.
They watch.
They literally sit in the sky like Skynet and just be like Banhammer.
No, but we was bold though. No. But he was bold, bro, because he was streaming a live episode.
That's
episode 1 of King OG.
Oh, that's different. That's different. That's the shit they care about. That's the shit they care about, man.
Yo,
we could put on motherfucking Don Brothers episode 2 on this bitch right now. They wouldn't give a fuck.
No,
but you put on fucking
current season
episode right now.
Wait, Yakuza's gonna show up to the house, show up to the crib. They're gonna pull up there, and all you see behind me is just like point blank. Bang,
yo, just imagine pulling up and seeing like a bunch of Japanese dudes in the middle of the hood. Yo, pulling up in like Toyota Centuries. Like, you're not supposed to be here, bro. What's up? You're coming after me?
Yeah, that boy John Toei gonna send them goons, man.
John, yo. So I have a question. Is there any topic you want to start out with?
So I mean, honestly, I was gonna get into the topic of Shin Kamen Rider at this point.
Please, let's do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. So everyone's seen the first 3 minutes of that fucking trailer of that fucking movie, right? And the side by side comparison of that first episode. Like, dude,
I'm gonna tell you right now, they spazzed beyond belief. Like, Anno has been in his bag, like I told you, but bro, this right here. So there's like this really split divide in Japan about if you like it, if you don't like it. You got the guys comparing it to the OG, of course, and a lot of people are also trying to say that Kamen Rider the First is better. But honestly, I just feel like this is like the epitome of what a homage is, and it works well.
It's his own shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the thing is with this movie too, I feel like Shin. So my thing with Kamen Rider the First is I feel like it was just a reboot they decided to do with the rise of shit like Spider-Man. Kind of matched the level that we were going in the West, which is fine, right? And they were good movies, right? I enjoyed watching them.
It was a mid-2000s superhero movie for sure.
Exactly. But what I think what you're doing with the Shin movies is they're giving someone like Hideki Anno, who literally breathes, walks, and eats tokusatsu. Like
the biggest fanboy.
Ava is literally like a homage to the mecha genre and Ultraman. Yeah, literally Ultraman. Yeah. Literally fucking Ultraman. And like Ultraman is such a crucial element into Evangelion, like as a show. Like Hideki Anno, like this is what happens when you give someone like Hideki Anno a $6 million fucking movie budget. Here, go fucking crazy. Go write us a fucking Kamen Rider movie. This is what you're gonna fucking get. Like and what I think is gonna happen. I think that if they do decide to push it in America, I think that this can be, if it's pushed the right way, I think it could be the kind of the big gateway for a lot of people.
So it is, and it's funny because we always bring it up right now. But we remember looking into like the Guyver movies, all what I dub as like the Toku Grindhouse era back in the early 90s after Kamen Rider RX and Black. You got Haikaider, which we talk about, we love. Kenyama Amayeda, he also had that. He made Garo. So it's like that darker style. We saw how that worked with Amazon's season 1, season 2 in that movie. We can discuss how we feel about that at another point in time. recently Kamen Rider Black Sun.
Dude.
That was like the best epitome of how it works. So Shin to me is perfect, like on all aspects, and I love how it calls back to certain things. I actually sat and watched some reviews of Taka just because I always gotta hype my boy up, but he made a really good point. He said there's actually a prequel manga that goes with this movie, and I didn't know that, so I went and read it, and it shows you why some characters pop up, but like still very vaguely. So like K, Izuna Man, if you know the history of it though. So I feel like Anno took the time to say, "Yo, let me just bring everybody in to also show love to the OG." You know, what would be nuts though. I don't know if we're gonna get this, but I would literally shit bricks if we get a Shin Super Sentai, because I don't, or like a Shin Go Ranger.
Shingo Ranger.
Because that would be stupid. Or even a Shin Battle Fever J, but that I think Marvel still has that kind of sort of somewhere. Or like a Shin Battle Fever J. Oh my goodness.
That's Marvel. That's in Marvel's bag right there, though.
Son, a Shin Go Ranger would actually be stupid.
They're doing in the Philippines. They're doing a reboot of fucking Voltes 5 because, like, in the Philippines, fucking Voltes 5 is like their fucking Gundam over there, dude. Dude, holy shit! They go fucking crazy for robot romance.
Who does not love space operas, bro? Like, although I love Tomino to death, I know we're going on subject, but Space Runaway Ideon is the epitome of what it means to like make something you want.
Bro, Ideon, I can't watch Ideon without crying. I started watching the other day.
You mean the movies or like the actual episodes?
The movie. I watched the first movie, First Contact, bro. That shit is fucked up.
The movies were different and they hit harder, bro. And like that soundtrack, it's the 70s, bro. So this is like, damn, bro. Like people really dying right now. Like people really dying right now.
This shit was brutal back in the day.
Yeah. Bro, the last movie, bro. Oh man. Like my favorite gift in the world comes from the second movie, but it's like so foul, bro. It's like a kid like getting the shit blown off. It's just like fuck.
Bro, like in those first 3 minutes of Shin Kamen Rider, though, like that shit was like he jumped off the cliff, and he fucking punched them in their fucking heads, and their heads exploded into blood and guts.
That's what I'm noticing.
The practical effects, man.
He's not holding back, but also at the same time too, when you think about it, and I don't know if any of you guys actually sat and watched the OG Kamen Rider series.
Yeah.
Technically, there's nothing funnier, and I think the Crayon Shin-chan little short did this too. Imagine kicking someone in the face and they just turn the fucking foam. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like now he has full range and like he's kicking them and they're exploding. Like you know what I mean? So it's like
the effects match what they need to be for 2023. You know.
And I'm not mad at all. But honestly, I have not heard anyone call this movie bad, which is amazing. I have not heard anyone call this movie bad, and this is from like all parts of the globe. Everybody's like, "Yo, this is good." So I'm happy it's working, man. And Anno being able to be this guy to push this narrative right now, I think is perfect.
I think that, yeah. What do you think, Jay?
No, it's just something where it's like, his entire Shin superhero franchise is complete now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
all W's too at that.
Yeah.
All W's at that.
Yeah.
Shin Godzilla is a masterpiece.
It is. And what I really like is that it tells a story that fits the era that they came out in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like they're contemporary stories, even though they're throwbacks. Even though like you can watch it and you get the vibe of like, okay, yeah, I could believe this would have happened in 1971. You still watch it and it's like, but this is a story that you could easily tell today, even though it's throwing back to the original series and the manga and other pieces of content, right?
Mm-hmm.
It weaves it all together in a way that's gonna stand aside on its own. To go back to a point you said earlier, right? Kamen Rider the first was, hey, let's tell the story of how we got Kamen Riders number 1 and 2 in 2006. Shin Kamen Rider is how can we show that same story, but not for today, just based on the way that today's movies are filmed. But it's not aimed at being specifically at the sort of themes that other films that come out today have.
Like, it's stayed to the source material fully. The source material was still honestly, I feel this was the best representation of Kamen Rider we've gotten in a while. That you can translate on all sides. Yeah. Like I can't even say lie about that.
Hideki also is really good at doing genres. Like he's really good at doing multiple genres because he's done mecha, he's done toku, he's done the giant kaiju stuff with Shin Godzilla. Like, and watching him do a superhero movie is actually kind of fucking wild. Like, I mean, Shin Ultraman was really good too, but that felt more of like a sci-fi movie too, but not like it. It didn't have the direct feel that like of a superhero movie that, let's say, Shin Kamen Rider has, more from what we've seen. Like, it definitely, if you get what I'm saying, like, it didn't feel. I mean, it was a good superhero movie, but like Shin Kamen Rider feels like a dedicated superhero movie, and like he's doing really fucking good at that. Like, when I watched those first 3 minutes of it, it's like I played the side by side comparison and watching even just how he even updated the practical effects and, let's say, the shocker goons was fucking crazy. I mean, like, I really wished he still put the little
we do wish that though. That was fire.
I like every time I see those guys jump, I'm like, yeah, that's fucking. I want to hear those. I want to hear the little squeak. I think that shit's fucking hysterical.
But you want to hear a joke though? I think I know why he didn't do it. But keep going. I think I know why he didn't do it.
No, but like the Spider-Man, Man Spider, whatever the fuck the main villain's name is, Man Spider-Man, yeah, which is fucking crazy. Went fucking off, dude. He was about to gouge that fucking chick's eyes out, and like I was like, oh shit, like they're really going. He's about to press them thumbs into that skull, and watch them heads explode. But no, dude, that shit was crazy. I'm really excited for it. I really hope it gets the exposure it needs in America, because now with the anime boom we're getting in America, like the second, I don't even think it's the first big anime boom. I don't even know how to classify it. It's a third.
It's the third wave.
What's the third wave?
Yeah,
third wave. Yeah.
The third impact.
Third impact of like the anime, and like it's crazy. I think that Kamen Rider now has that push to make itself in there, and like be that not a kid's show, because at this point a lot of the people who are going to watch it are be like either teenagers or young adults or even adults, and like it can be kind of find its way in there. It's going to kind of cement itself like, oh shit, this is really fucking cool. Let's go see what other shit they have in there, and then people will find the old shit. People watch shit like Black Sun because that shit's on Amazon. And
here's the thing that like I feel like not a lot of people are even taking into consideration the room for it to have like a massive media push, or at least a media push in the direction of where they know it can be advertised at properly is there, right? We live in an era where Demon Slayer movies and even Ultraman, Shin Ultraman had a campaign at Kinokuniya, right? Now, not every major city has a Kinokuniya, but the people who are going there, they're going there for a specific reason because they're into the Japanese culture. And let's say they were going there just to find manga. If they see the stuff for the Shin Ultraman movie when they were in there, they probably were willing to go see that. And I think we could see that same sort of pattern repeat with Shin Kamen Rider once it eventually comes stateside, right? Because I was just in one last week, and at the front of the store, they're advertising the CSM Cyclone. It's not for no reason that they're advertising that one belt. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that they're getting this stuff in people's minds right now, right? And like I said, it may not be the most major market, but the people who are looking for this sort of content are already feeding into those arenas where they're going to be marketed at to know about Shin Kamen Rider.
And they're willing to spend the money. And they're willing to spend the money.
Exactly.
I think that like if we introduced Kamen Rider earlier, I think that Kamen Rider would have been a Toonami show. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Kamen Rider, I think Kamen Rider could have been a Toonami show.
If it like, introduced like
actually, Actually, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Rewatching Ryuki as an adult, also seeing Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, low-key Toonami could have pushed it, been crazy, but the guys over at Toonami, or what's the name of their it's like Fifth Street or something like that.
William Street.
They said themselves people don't like to read subtitles, and they're not wrong. But then we also have had those really crazy dubs that are legendary.
Yeah, Cartoon Network in the Philippines aired Kamen Rider Kabuto in full English.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And those dubs are crazy, and they're legendary, bro. Like it's
they sound good. Like you could have heard it here, and it would have bought it.
So I mean,
that's how they did Ultraman Tiga. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
it was just
yes,
dubbed.
Yes,
That's how
Fox
it
Box.
worked.
Fox Box.
And it worked.
Fox
Fox
Box.
Box.
And it
Bro,
worked.
Bro, Tiga's theme song, bro, Take Me Higher. That shit goes crazy during cardio at the gym. The English fucking version, bro, I'll be on the stairs and that shit will be pumping. I'm like, yo, this shit goes crazy. Like,
He's
Tiga,
in there, bro.
I recognize Tiga because Tiga was like that shit that it was like, oh, because Power Rangers left Fox and then they moved to ABC Family, and that was
that
like,
was
oh
the
shit.
remnant.
What was this? Was this is this the replacement? And at that point, I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but this is cool. But it's not Power Rangers, and I was like, this is actually kind of fucking sick. And like, I at that point too, I got into Ultraman. I had a homie whose like brother was into Godzilla, so I knew like a little bit about
Jet Jaguar, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I watched Godzilla growing up. I loved that shit. Was really cool. I was more of a Power Rangers Toku fan though, as opposed to kaiju stuff. I was more like I was more the span. I was more of a ground level kid.
Spandex.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you a crazy bag though. So being from New York, growing up in the time that I did, and like going to all those old Chinese stores, stuff like that. No, like dollar stores. I knew who the silhouette of Ultraman was before I realized who he was. Like I knew like red, silver, particular stance. Like I knew the toy, but then once I realized the lore behind it, which was Fox, I was like, okay, cool. And I'll tell everybody this: I didn't fuck with Ultraman in terms of like appreciating it probably until like 2017 when I watched Orb. But like now I get it, you know?
Yeah. I gotta charge my dad pen on cam. I'm plugging the iPad for a couple of minutes.
No, but I mean, yeah.
Dude, those Chinese stores are fucking crazy. I know what you mean. Because I grew up on Long Island, so like I grew up like not that far from Queens, and like I used to go with my grandma to the old Chinese like dollar stores, and I remember seeing all the old bootleg Toku toys. I'm like, yo, this shit's kind of cool, bro. And I saw X Kaiser shit there. I saw like Gao Gai Gar. They had Gao Gai Gar fucking bootlegs, which is fucking crazy because dude, that shit's insane. Man, I love bootleg toys. Bootleg toys.
Oh hell yeah.
Bro,
that's how you got. That's how like back when we were young, you got access to shit that we didn't really register till years later. I was like, oh, I was playing with fucking Kamen Rider. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
So can I ask y'all a question right now? Because I know we have like a pretty much like a set agenda, but I guess I'm gonna start this question. What is your current feeling of the atmosphere in Toku in America currently? Like, are we thriving or are we just getting the foot in the door?
Hell yeah, we're thriving. We're better than we've ever been. Okay, look, you can go into GameStop, you can go into Box Lunch, you can go into like I said, Kinokuniya. You can go into
everywhere,
several locations and find something referring to Kamen Rider. Right now, I can walk in a Barnes and Nobles and get a SH Figure Arts or Figure Rice, bro. Yeah. I remember when I was coming up, fucking with Kamen Rider, even in my early 20s, like nothing. Okay, like you'd be hard pressed to find a bootleg DVD somewhere.
Facts.
You know
now you get $30 bootlegs from the cons. Like,
maybe you go to a convention dealer room and maybe somebody had some belts and they were scalping. You know what I'm saying? They were talking crazy. Nowadays, bro, you can go on Amazon right now and get a memorial edition of some shit, bro.
Co-collector, bro.
That too, but that's the access we have. You have different options. We did not have it, but back 10 years ago, eBay. If you were lucky, Mandarake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Big Bad Toys, Toys and Joys. Toys and Joys.
Yeah.
Bro, I got my Gabu revolver, my Gokaiger shit all through eBay. Now I can go to fucking Co-Collector and go buy a fucking Beetle Bonder from Beetleborgs, which is crazy. Like I will say though, Marcus and like people at Co-Collectibles are actually like I think what they do for the community is really good because like I mean like
finding a middleman 10, 20 years ago was not easy, bro. You had to know somebody, and now there's a public middleman for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, and their prices are fair. They don't overcharge at all, which is great because the biggest
thing is close to
eBay,
the actual prices you're gonna get.
Yeah, and the biggest thing with eBay back in the day, eBay, it was dealer price, so they would either overprice or underprice you. More than likely overprice you. You're lucky to find an underpriced fucking toy, especially the current season changer, like a Mobirate and a fucking Gabu revolver, because those two were the most expensive shits that you can find. Like if you could, especially a Bandai of Japan Mobirate's, not a Bandai of Asia.
Yeah.
That shit was racking 200 tops starting. Yeah, starting.
I remember when all the key sets were like $30 easy. You know what I'm saying,
bro? Insane.
A piece, bro.
Insane. I would never. I still. People still charge for that. I'm like, I get they're like. I mean, I understand the relevance of why people still collect them, because it's still technically an ongoing gimmick. They're still doing for memorial shit, but like,
yeah.
I mean, like $30. I mean, I wouldn't pay $30 per key. Dude, like, I mean, I paid like $160 for that fucking Beetle Bonder set from fucking.
Bro, it's it's crazy that Gaim, it aired 10 years ago. Yes. It is cheaper now to buy the CSM Lockseed sets than it was when the show aired. To buy the individual lock seeds. I remember fucking Cherry Energy going for 100 plus the whole time the show ran.
Yeah.
Limit Energy was going for 100 plus by itself the whole time the show ran. You can literally buy a fucking CSM set for the amount of one of those back in the day. And you're going to get 5 that if you had bought them in 2013 would have ran you $500.
So you want to hear a joke though? I still have my main belt. It's basically been in box the whole entire time.
Me too.
And then
I have all my shit from the DX area, and I look at my CSMs now, and I go, "Why did I buy those 10 years ago?"
Yo, and the joke is that like I brought the little candy toys on the side that still made noise and shit. Mm-hmm. I lost my Kachidoki Loxy for some reason. I'm pissed about that. And then like I lost my Kiwami arms, but just like you said, bro, I went to go just try to cop those off in individual. I can literally just buy a whole new fucking belt, and that's wild to me.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I asked that question because as we get older, as time passes, we all have a collective conscience of the shit we used to really deal with. Well, not collective conscience, but you know what I'm saying. Like we all were
if you were around for a certain era, you remember what it was like.
And now we're all connected to share these stories.
Mm-hmm. So YouTube, here's an era of Toku that not a lot. I mean, a lot of people actually remember, but that was like my gateway. 2010 Viet sub. You have to watch shits in parts.
3 parts.
3 parts. Vietnamese
5
subs,
parts,
bro.
3,
Nothing else. That was the only way. Either way, you're just watching that shit for the explosions at that point. Like you weren't. I mean, when I was 13 years old, I didn't understand the fuck they were saying. I was just watching. Oh shit, this is really fucking cool. I don't care about the subtitles at this point.
Bro, I found Auburn Ranger at 14. No, mind you, 14 for me is 2002. You know what I'm saying? It's on a direct download website that every week they would just have a very small encoded RAW.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, this is Dino Thunder in Japanese. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
That basically was what it was. I used to always check.
Bro, no, way before JE Fusion. Way before JE Fusion.
Yo, Rip Dan, by the way, recipe Geki Dan. You know,
yeah.
For real, the GOAT. He really put on. I'm still glad they pushed that site though. It's funny because I got to the point to where me and my friends discovered about like Super Sentai, but I would just check up on it to see what the next season to come out for Power Rangers was.
Yeah.
And then like I didn't make my jump into it probably until like Shikinger. Like I actually
that's
sat
still a perfect time. 2009.
Like I like so it was W. Shikinger.
That's what I'm saying.
And that was a crazy time, bro.
In a perfect time.
So, I jumped in like with like one of the wildest Kamen Rider series that like literally is low key the gateway for Kamen Rider, and people don't want to admit it. Like that anime alone has put the prices of double toys has gone up.
You see it?
Since Funo PI, which is crazy. But someone told me, I forgot his full name, but he's a young guy named Chris. He's on Twitter. He said, and I quote, he said, remember, this was technically supposed to be an anime before live action. So Kamen Rider as an anime translates well, and I said, well, you goddamn right.
Yeah.
And every time I
Toku
see
Toku
it
is a
animated,
genre.
yeah, and every time I
Yeah.
see it animated, every time I see like little like spoof of it, I'm like, yo, you could literally run back seasons as full animes and make
They
mad
sure
dread.
could. They
And I
sure
think
Bro.
they should. I think they should.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think that Power Rangers should do that too. I mean, like,
They
Uh,
should have
like,
been done that.
That's
They should have
see,
been done that.
here's the way, and here's the way to do it.
Been done that.
Hasbro.
Here's the way to do it, right? Hasbro won't do this because they fucking suck. But what they should do, get the guy.
Can we mute the mics real quick? Can we mute the mics real quick?
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, hold on. There we go. I'm so.
No, but I was joking though. But there's talks about a lot of things coming through Hasbro in a couple years. But is an anime might happen? I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I think. See, what I think they should do is get the Voltron team, Joaquin Dos Santos, and those guys, and get them to do a Power Rangers because, like, and if they're gonna do the MMPR team, they know they can get Johnny Bosch back in a heartbeat because that man will say yes to anything animated.
Yeah, bro.
Boom Comics.
Bro, and, like,
Boom Comics is the foundation.
Bro, exactly.
I've been saying for years. They really they should have just fucking just animate the fucking Shattered Grid, start from there, and you got seasons. You got seasons built in, bro.
I mean, listen, I'm not saying
it's
gonna happen though, but a lot can happen in the next 2 years. You know what I mean? Wink, wink.
It needs to happen. I mean, like, okay, so then that brings me on to the next topic of fucking Power Rangers 30th anniversary, which is crazy because Power Rangers has been around for 30 fucking years, which is insane to fucking think about. Like, it's 5 years older than I am, which is crazy. I'm 25, so I started watching around like Time Force, but like when I started watching, that shit was on VHS tape, so I was able to go back and watch it.
Son, yeah.
Like, and then
I remember being 4 watching that first episode on Fox Kids, bro. Yeah, man.
I remember when I got in. Listen, I remember when I got in trouble for. I remember when I got in trouble for doing high jump kicks off the couch.
bro. I was banned from watching Power Rangers for a hot minute in my grandma's house, bro.
Yeah, it was great times, man. But I feel like it's at a weird place because, contrary to belief, Saban buying it back should have been like, okay, here's the formula. Let's really get into it. Did he actually dial back the whole entire thing? How you do that? But then again, also let's be real too. He didn't keep around the same guys that were doing Disney. That's why. Come on, Sakamoto was literally behind all that. Those explosions, the choreography. Come on, you got to keep Sakamoto on the books to make it right. I'm sorry, you got to pay people to do what they do best.
Always.
He could have made the call to the folks that was working on Wild Force and said, "Hey, man, y'all want a job again?" And we could have picked up where we left off. You know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all trying to jump back in?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, man, like, I'm, me personally, man, like, I'm cool that they brought everything back around, kind of made amends for, showing love to Three Train, with her being dead all these years.
Yeah.
It does suck because apparently this was filmed before, the unfortunate passing of JDF.
Yeah.
Because,
it was early last year.
I feel the way I feel about this whole situation because truthfully, Saban fucked over JDF and Hasbro fucked over JDF too. And low key, I don't care what anybody says. If I was an exec, I would make sure I would have got my Green Ranger miniseries, like a Solo Dragon series. That should have happened off rip. But that's just me. Hasbro has this really weird pocket right now where they can fully take over the game, but they don't know how to do it. Because remember, every entity that Hasbro has is mainly animated, has been in comics. I think maybe Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles, maybe, and Transformers. But Michael Bay does not need to shoot a Power Rangers film.
No, they don't.
Because we basically just get 2017 Ducks.
Yeah. I'll be honest, bro. I will say I think that 2017 was mid as fuck. I think
it don't exist in me because I never watched it. It don't exist. I refuse to watch it.
I think, and I mean, like, as people are gonna fucking hate me for saying this, but the people who think that, like, oh yeah, this deserved justice are like the equivalent of Snyderverse fans.
Say it.
And
Yeah.
Say it. Say
Bro.
it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
bro, yeah, like I mean, like it's. I mean, yeah, the cast was great. I think it was a great cast. I think it was lined up to be really good. I think the writing was poor. I think it had the right spirit, but it was mid. It was really fucking mid. I don't think it deserved the sequel. I don't. And
It didn't go anywhere, in my opinion. Like it had like
No.
2 cameos at best,
effing ending.
and yeah, and then it had what like the worst yellow written in history. Like it
Becky G.
man. Listen, all I'm gonna say is that I don't know who actually like got paid off that movie, but they should feel ashamed of themselves every time. They should cry every time they cash that check. They should cry every time they cash the check, you know. But it happened. But no. But Power Rangers is in the weird space. Toku in America is great, but also weird right now because really like Kamen Rider boomed during COVID because people were home, so you had time to sit and watch.
TikTok.
Yeah,
People like Jem. People like Jem from Pronghorn Heroes, Wade from Toku. What? Forgot the name of his channel on Toku Snap, whatever the fuck he does on fucking TikTok. Where the TikTok really helped contribute to the rise of Toku in the West too.
And definitely did, and then also to the introduction of just it being available on streaming services changed the game too.
Yeah. Once it started being available on
once Kuga was on Tubi, bro, you can't. That's it. Imagine being that kid that's not rich, that doesn't come from a rich family, but Tubi's free. You go through.
You're looking for something like Power Rangers, and it's gonna show that for you.
I would love to sit and be around every kid for the rest of time, seeing the first Henshin of Kuga in the burning bridge because in the burning church, because that is a moment that like I want to relive every day. I remember being so hyped when that first shit happened, dude. It's just me. But yeah, so it's kind of weird. But I feel like these companies just don't know what they want to do. And then you got guys like Simon who, they want to get the check and they want to do it right. But I barely say what I say about Simon though. But Simon honestly has no reason to be on Twitter like he should, and that's that. But it is what it is.
I mean, I think at this point, it feels like it's a malicious. I don't think it's a malicious relationship. I just think it's like why? Like I mean, I get you're doing it like to be cool with the fandom, but at the same time, you're just stressing yourself out, dog. Like,
And these kids are terrible today, bro. Like they will say whatever they want to say to you.
Bro, they have no filter. And I love the Tokusatsu community. I love them. Like I 95% of my friends are all from this community. But at the same time, they're always going to be just those people who are just like, I'm like, all right, dude, come on. Like there's just certain things regardless.
There's a reason we don't get fucking toy catalogs no more. Because motherfuckers don't have decorum. Okay, I'll speak on it, bro. Motherfuckers don't have decorum, bro. Why should anybody ever fucking tweet Shirakura talking about something? Yeah, so what's the deal with that form I saw in that catalog? Bro, if you see some shit, you're supposed to keep it low.
You're not supposed to know about Trinity.
Listen, bro, I was a teenager when that was just a regular thing. We see them on Ranger Board and we'd be like, hey, that's cool. I can't wait to see that in 4 weeks. And we left it at that, bro. You know why? Because we could not fucking talk to Shirakura. We could not fucking tweet this motherfucker directly. But these motherfuckers here, they're like, because
no balls.
They have the app. So they're like, oh, I should use it, right? And it's like, no, you shouldn't. Like, the fuck? The fuck?
Like, dude, no. No. It's the tism, man. It's the fucking tism. And I say that as someone who's
okay. As a person who's neurodivergent, I get that too. I get that.
It's all the tism every day of my life because that's
bro. It's all the tism.
But like,
I never forget that moment.
There's certain things. Yeah, but bro, there are certain things like you shouldn't say.
I think I had that screenshot somewhere. It's like, you're not supposed to know
every
about
time
Trinity.
someone says
you're not supposed to know about that, and they was like, "But I do," and it's like,
shut up.
There's certain things that I have a 50 Cent. I have the 50 Cent reaction pictures for saved in my favorites album for. There are certain times in Toku Twitter where I just have to drop the 50 quote retweet and drop that 50 Cent reaction. Be like, what are you doing, man?
I mean, like, to be real, like Toku fans now are like low-key spoiled, bro. Like we used to really start.
Hell yeah!
And now it's so accessible. We also talk to more Japanese fans at ease. You know what I mean? Like
Twitter Twitter
Yeah,
has
Twitter
become the new Ranger board for everyone, and it's like
there's an era of fans that don't even probably know about Ranger board. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Not the down talk Ranger board. It's just they didn't have to go through there.
I wrote something I hate admitting, but I will admit for the culture is I used to write fan fiction on Ranger board back in the day, like 2000 in high school, dude. I used to write fan fiction on fucking Ranger board. That shit was cool as fuck, and like I used to write with a bunch of other people. Yeah, dude, it was cool as fuck. Ranger board was like back in the day, fun as fuck. Now
That's cool.
Dude, I used to read everything on fucking Ranger board.
Listen, as long as you ain't doing no agony and pink, boy, you alright.
Bro, listen, don't get me started on the agony and pink, son. Listen. I was at the con Rangers in Orlando, and I was sitting with Vaughn, and we were at that after dark panel they do, and someone yelled
after dark.
Yeah. So essentially, they get like, they get the cast on stage, all of them drunk as fuck, and all of them drunk as fuck, and they ask them like dirty ass questions, and it's like, and someone asks something about Power Rangers, and I shout out of nowhere, I'm fucked up too. I smoked a blunt in my hotel room, and I yelled agony and pink, and at least like 5 other people in the crowd start dying laughing. I got looks from some people. Vaughn starts dying because he's like, oh shit, he really trying to say that, and like,
bro, sick shit, what?
Yo, listen, every so often, bro, I'll just tweet agony and pink just to see the reactions of people. Because I never forget when I found it by mistake. I want y'all to relive that same pain that I did. Because I read it from start to finish.
No, I saw the synopsis and I was like, I'm cool, bro.
Bro,
I'm cool.
It's wild because like forums are so public. They like you can like deep dive into it.
Yeah.
And like who the suspected poster was, and I'm just like, it's all done now. But that nigga was gross.
That's a sick motherfucker.
Bro, I tried reading the sequel. I was like, nope, they're not doing this.
They made a sequel?
Yeah, it's acting yellow, but
why, bro?
Yeah, but I mean, just because that person is technically dead, I can't do that. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
even worse.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah. So that's why I never read it. Yeah, that's why I never read it. I mean, but it came out like way before their passing, but you know, still, it's just like that's foul. That's foul. You know,
bro. So the 30th anniversary trailer looked kind of fucking sick though. It seems like I'm excited for the 30th anniversary. Like I'm very excited to see what they're doing with it though, because they've kept really like the trailer very minimal in that sense. Very minimal.
We know just what we've already known.
They showed enough though. They showed enough.
Yeah, they showed enough. They showed exactly what they need us to know, which is nice. But you know, I'm excited to know more. Like, I'm excited to know, like, what the fuck is this Pandora protocol they're doing? Like, in that nice little Sentai name drop there, which is awesome.
I missed that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I've rewatched that trailer probably.
Okay, all right. Let me be honest. I have not watched Power Rangers since SPD. Right? Okay. Now, of course, you know what I'm saying. The new one, obviously, I'm coming back for it, right?
SPD is, SPD is peak. It's peak Disney. But I was gonna say this: all of Disney is fire, in my opinion. I just don't like Magic Force. I just don't like Mystic Force. But
I was a big Maji Ranger fan, and that's why I jumped off at SPD.
That's why a lot of people, bro, like I don't bother with them about that because I know it has a huge following. Although I don't like it though, and I can't really get mad. But
I like Mystic Force.
I will grill you about X-Change to the day I die.
I don't talk bad about none of the seasons I never saw.
Lies.
Right? Like,
I talk shit about X-8 every day. It's literally in my header on my Twitter. X8 is ass. X8 is ass.
That's wild because I had taken a break from Kamen Rider for like 3 years, and I came back watching X8, and I was like, damn, okay, I'm back.
What? Oh no, X8 made me mad. I got so mad, bro. I jumped off ship. I actually picked up Amazon's instead. Finished that, came back to finish, and I told someone, I said, and I quote, "It only got lit because a dude could stop time, but you waited 30 plus episodes to have a dude stop time with the clock."
I ain't gonna lie though. I had a chance to marathon it. You know what I'm saying? It was way after. So that was the moment where I was like, "Oh, this is my shit, nigga. They got Dio Brando in this bitch. Fuck yeah! I love this show."
And then everybody was hype about Muteki. And like, I'm not saying it was.
It's those things that are why I like it. But I will agree with you. It was some straight just things are happening up until that point, bro.
Things that need to happen, bro. Like, the main writer being cucked by a computer program sucks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's terrible. But that's just me. But, I told myself I'd stop slandering. Yeah, I lied. Fuck XA.
No, you know what I'm saying? We allowed to hate what we hate, bro. I just personally, I can't hate none of the Power Rangers seasons I haven't seen.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like, some shit does look like ass from the outside.
Do not ever watch Samurai.
Yeah, see, like that's what I was getting on.
Hey, Al's here, the fucking birthday man. What's up, Al?
Some shit does look like ass from the outside. Like, Samurai looks like some ass from the outside. So I'm not gonna watch it.
Ninja Steel is terrible.
I haven't even watched Ninja.
Ass.
So I don't have no reason.
But I mean, both are bad. The source material is just as bad.
That's all I heard, and I skipped it.
Ninja sucks.
But I will tell you what though, Dimensions in Danger was a fire episode, bro. I remember watching it on the TL with all the bros, and I can tell you the moments that we all were hype about. Yo, my favorite part is Tommy running in CG from like an explosion. You can't make that up.
Wait, what happened?
Yo, you never seen that?
No.
I'm not even in Danger. You need to watch that.
I have not watched no Power Rangers since.
TJ comes back. Cat comes back for the first time. I think it was the White Ranger from Dino Thunder.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it was fire. But Tommy, that's when he gets the Master Morpher.
So okay, it's that one. I've seen the clips of that. Okay.
He flexes heavy. We gotta love it. But my favorite scene is after he kills the villain, or he destroys the villain he's messing with. We see him running in CGI away from an explosion. But the way he runs is so crazy, bro. He's like bent on the side, like running. It's crazy. You gotta watch it. It's great.
I'll check it just to see that for myself.
Dude. I mean, but that episode deserves to be in a museum because that was the last time we really got to see Tommy in his glory, bro. 100%. And I feel like
okay. See, I'm a big Tommy, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah. I'm a big Tommy fan. You know what I'm saying? Big Tommy fan, bro.
I had my Dragon Dagger and my Saba up there too.
Fire.
I feel you.
Always. Bro, I love Tommy. My goal is, like, I love Tommy. Like, I will say, I used to be, like, one of those people that was like, yo, Tommy's overrated. But I really started to appreciate JDF. And I was like, yo.
I don't hate Tommy.
So
I hate his fans. I hate his fans.
Yo, okay. Yeah. There are people that are way too diehard about Tommy, and they act like he's the best ever. And I get it, because when we grew up, he was the best ever. But, like, come on, bro. We can't act like he's just better than every 200, 300 niggas after it, bro.
He definitely is top 5, but really, I like Tommy better as like a teacher, bro. Like Dino Thunder Tommy is my favorite Tommy.
But you know what I'm saying? Like Doggy Kruger would have handed him some though. Like, let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some dudes that would have.
He probably did behind the scenes, bro. They probably chopped it up, probably got into it, and it was like, all right, cool, I see you. Just like,
I'll see you when I see you.
I see you,
But no, man, I met JDF at a convention in 2009. This was before he was doing all the Comic Cons and shit. So I'm from Texas, and he first started out doing conventions at like Texas anime conventions, and I met him at IkiCon in Austin, Texas, 2009, bro. I was like 100 pounds heavier back then. And he had this like martial arts demonstration that he did. We kind of like led a class that Sunday, bro. And that shit like touched me so much. Like I was like able to study under my childhood hero for 2 hours, bro. It's the reason why I'm not 300 pounds no more. Like that day changed my fucking life, bro.
That's awesome.
Like,
I
got nothing but love for Jason David Frank, bro.
Power Rangers, rip the guy forever, man.
Power Rangers was the reason. Power Rangers was the reason why, like, I decided to lose all this weight, bro. Like, I fucking, like, yeah. Dude, so I told myself my goal was to go to Power Morphicon, get fucked, which I didn't end up going to, but nevertheless, we're still here. Like, and be the most jacked fucking dude in spandex. Because if I'm gonna wear spandex, bro, I'm gonna be the most jacked motherfucker wearing that shit, bro. Like, I want to look bro. I want to look good, bro.
You want to look like a powerful ranger.
Bro, I want to be one of the bro. I would take roids, bro. I would start a whole roids, which I'm not gonna do, bro. I would start taking training. I'm not gonna start doing. By the way, that shit fucking sucks. But like, yeah, I decided, yo, fuck it. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Like, let's do it. And like, here I am. And like,
who's Who's the
dude,
older
it's
white
fucking-
guy that was like a stunt double for like a lot of Toku shows in Japan? His Instagram is like Jet Jaguar something like
Oh,
that.
you talking
I
about motherfucking?
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Are you talking about the dude who's
I-
Dante and Devil May Cry as well?
Yeah.
No, that's Ruben Langdon.
Yeah, Ruben Langdon. Yeah.
No, but there's like another guy. I gotta give his IG. He actually inspires me every day,
Jet
bro, to
Jaguar.
want to go run and shit. Cause like that man is definitely almost 50, and he look amazing, bro. And like he still be wearing those spandex suits, bro, and it's not saggy. So my boy got the formula. So I mean, listen, honestly, at the end of the day, bro, like in terms of working out and what inspires you, what drives you, bro, like it doesn't matter as long as that push is so strong, bro. You take it and you embody it. It doesn't, bro. I don't care if it's like, yo, bro, like, you know, I want to be able to do a drag show and I want to wear a dress, bro. Get ripped to get in that dress, bro. You know what I mean?
Shit, any reason is good enough,
bro. So, like, you know, there's a lot of guys, you know, that show themselves in the gym, and that's cool. But honestly, just because of what the audience in Toku is, imagine if we actually push fitness more in this community, bro. We all be ripped to shit.
That's what I've been trying. That's what I want to do, and that's what I want to do, and honestly, like, and there are people like Brennan Mejia, the dude who played the Red Dino Charge Ranger, and like there are people in this community who have like can do it, and like I like enjoy helping people with that too, because you know at the end of the day too, it's all about like you know that shit sucks. Like you know, I will go on the record and say that's not the key to like everything. I will say because I am like 200 pounds lighter and 150 pounds lighter, but I'm like I still have mental illness. Like you know, it's not going to go away. But
it's not a cure all for life.
No,
but it definitely helps.
It helps.
It is just that consistency, bro. That frame of mind of knowing, hey, like I'm challenging myself every day.
And completing tasks is important too, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, like
I get up. Hi, Annabelle. I get up really early, like I get up really early, like every morning, like 4:30 in the morning, bro. I listen to some Akira Kushida, some fucking Space Sheriff soundtrack, drink some pre-workout, pop the dance, bro.
Nice,
I get bro. I'll listen to the fucking Kamen Rider Black RX soundtrack,
bro. I literally have a whole like 10-hour Tenshin Gym workout on Spotify, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day when I was in the gym really hard, my main soundtrack was the Gaim soundtrack, bro. Like that one,
yeah, bro.
That one, bro, took me places, man. Like that one touched me in ways I cannot describe. Bro.
You hear those horns kick in, you can do anything,
bro.
Yo, fuck it.
I
feel like you was really outside here with the Loxies on the side, bro. We getting
that's
to
what
it,
I'm saying,
know?
man. I'm out here in Helheim, really fucking shit up.
Bro, I'm smoking that shit from Helheim, bro. From Helheim. What do you mean?
I'm smoking that shit that made Michi turn, baby. Shit.
That's awesome.
We smoking on that Michi pack tonight.
But I wish that like more people would. I wish more people would actually push that. You know that hey, yo, bro, like so you know every so often like Toku gets into like this whole argument about people actually like learning something from the show, which most people don't. They just watch it for like the effects and stuff. Like, do you remember that conversation that comes up every so often?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like a part of that too is, you know, like in terms of mental health and, you know, in terms of being a decent person, bro, you got to do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, just try to inspire the people and do it right, man. And, you know, for the guys that are in the timeline working out every day, man, I hope it inspires people, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Like it's so much more than just a gym flow pick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so much more than just a gym flow pick, you know? And I hope people get that.
Listen, bro, I do it. Listen, I do it for me and for the baby and for the single baby mamas out there, bro. That's who I do it for. That's who I do it for, bro.
You do it for real, dog. You do it
but
for
real.
real.
I say though, I am seeing more guys slowly starting to get back into the gym, and that's really, really cool. I see a lot of guys trying to make changes, whether it be on like the mental health side. You know, they're trying to make improvements, and you can only support your homies, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the most important thing too. Like I will say, I will go on the record and say, like, fuck that pro masculinity bullshit that Andrew Tate preaches. Like that shit is so fucking.
It doesn't have to be about none of that at all, man.
Bro, it doesn't. Just go to therapy. Go to therapy. Like literally, go to therapy. Like,
Yes.
go to therapy, like, and like not watch his shit, but he's just speaking bullshit. Like, be a good person. Like,
Go to
that's
therapy,
honestly,
be a good person, cry, bro. Cry when you need to cry. Like, it's okay.
Yes.
Cry
Do
when it's
not
okay.
hold that
Like, cry when
fucking
it's okay.
shit
Like,
back.
it's not that-
Goddamn.
like, it's not that serious, bro. Like, I'd rather you express this than, go out there and do shit you shouldn't do. But you gotta have people to express that too. You know what I mean? So, I'm also glad that we are the ages that we are and we can have these conversations openly and not go, oh, nigga, you a bitch on the side. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad we got these conversations and express this too.
Hell no, bro.
I think as men too, it's like it's important to communicate as men and like talk about our feelings, because that's the problem with men, is that there's this expectation that we're supposed to keep our feelings bottled up. And the problem is with us is, okay, we're going to express our emotions, but we're not going to do it in the most appropriate way possible. And so it's learning how to actually like manage those emotions and learn how to communicate and like be those kind of things is what's really important. Like,
body, mind, soul, man.
Yeah, bro.
Body,
like,
mind,
honestly,
soul, bro. Literally.
Like, I mean, like, I know people like who don't give a fuck about like how much money you have. It's like, literally, are you a good person? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Like, are you gonna like do I like if I'm in shit? Like, are you gonna like be there for me? Like, yeah. That's why
what's important, bro.
Exactly. And like this whole Andrew Tate shit is so fucking bullshit, bro. Like, and it's all the same fucking type of people. They're all the same kind of fucking people. Like, insecure fucking.
Yes, they're all lost as fuck.
Yeah,
you're not wrong at all.
Bro.
You're not wrong at all,
bro. And
it's like I feel the empathy of saying, hey, listen, I understand that as a man in this world, I could have just as easily gone left as you, but it was never in me. That choice was never an option for me. You know what I'm saying?
Like if you want a girlfriend, like why are you gonna treat her like shit? Like if you want,
that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
I saw enough
like that.
I saw enough fucked up shit to already know that wasn't it. So I don't need nobody telling me that's it. When it's like, no, I already seen how that doesn't work. I've seen how that doesn't work.
Listen, like I I'm in the music scene. Like I see people shit. And I'm like, oh damn. Like,
you want to hear something crazy? And you know this too, but I've met a lot of people that love Tech Nine and ICP, and they're actually not terrible people. They just look terrible, but they're not terrible people.
Yeah. I mean, I know people who like, dude, Tech Nine. Fuck is when he did the song like. Tech Nine is interesting. Like I like him as a rapper. Like I don't listen to too much of his stuff anymore, but like, I mean, he's good.
Like I've met him twice, and he was so cool. I got a picture of him. It's actually one of like the last pictures of me when I was really, really big, which is even crazier too. But yeah, man. Yeah, you never know who that person is gonna be, but yeah,
dude. I let a Power Ranger actor hit a fucking blinker off my pet at the convention, and like he cheaped that shit, bro. I sat there and I was like, yo, bro got motherfucking lungs. He told me a story about him on set.
Yo,
him and Sal, bro.
I can add that I am an ICP fan, but not an asshole. Thank you. Okay, thank you. But really, just people just assume people with people that listen to ICP, they're quote unquote school shooters, but really they're just people with good hearts that just need a place to exist. You know what I mean? And like that's that.
Bro, you ever seen Superhuman the fucking stuntman? The kid he jumps. He's like, this is for all the juggalos and juggalettes. He jumps off fucking.
This is again something that we talked about. Is that there's a lot of these kids out here, and not even kids, because he's pretty grown now, but like you have a lot of people who are neurodivergent across the board, and they don't really have someone to really check in on them to make sure they're good and say, hey, bro, and like that's okay to have that, and we need more of that, bro.
Yeah.
And especially now that like we are more aware of the terminology and what it means and where we fall, we just gotta support each other more about that shit too, bro. Like,
hell yeah. I mean, there's a massive amount of people who, whether they're undiagnosed or diagnosed, right? They just live with things that they don't understand. That is like, hey, yo, like this is just a part of the brain chemistry that you have, right? And if you're able to, first have someone that you can speak with, and then secondly, maybe have someone that's able to, help you medically, right, with those chemical imbalances.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
medication.
It can at least be a step in the right direction, bro. Like, listen,
meds are so fucking important.
They're so helpful. They're so helpful.
I am fortunately but that's the biggest thing. I got back on meds after huge fucking like bout with fucking depression in the summer, and I finally started taking antidepressants again, and like it isn't bad. It's actually like if I don't take my antidepressants, like I'm no amount of weed can fucking stop it, dude. It's awful, but like it's so important to take it and to keep that routine because like that's what it's there for, and like sometimes I see people and I just see what they post sometimes, and I'm like, man, y'all take your meds today, bro. Y'all take your Adderall today. Like, y'all good? Like, y'all need some water? Like, it's funny. And I just think meds are important. I don't know. I'm fucking, dude, I'm at this point,
but they are, though. But also the hard part about medication is that our body chemistry is different, So
it is.
One medication might affect you one way. It might fucking overpower. That's the problem. And then also, too, in the grand scheme of things, how can you function, actually hold a job, and still be medicated, dude? Policing mental illness is hard and expensive.
It is.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, dude. So shout out to everybody out there trying their hardest, man. Just keep to it, man, and just know that you're gonna see past that hump. You know what I mean? Exactly, and also, what bothers me the most of this too was that since JDS passing in the context that it happened, a lot of people did push for mental health, but not a lot more than I thought would. No. And that hurt a little bit too.
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that, people look for a sense of understanding when it comes to mental health. And people want to know the story. You know what I'm saying? And because it was kept very private, a lot of people didn't have a point of reference as far as like, oh, I know he was dealing with X, Y, and Z. So I can relate to they just know he was depressed and his life was ended because of it. Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really, I'm not saying that the public needs to know.
We
I'm just saying that I understand why there wasn't the big push for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because the public didn't have enough to be able to speak on. Well, because he was dealing with these things, we know we should have, talk about these things or, make sure you don't have to deal with this or that. Whereas depression is it's an umbrella phrase, right?
100%,
right. I mean, it's a symptom that people live with for sure. But what looks like depression for me is not going to be what looks like depression for either one of you.
No.
Right?
No.
Because we're all individuals that have just a different chemistry. And that's just, we can all be dealing with the same things and it's not going to look the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's sad that the need for empathy for his situation is what led to the fact that people they knew how he passed and they kind of moved on.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad that it's looked at that way, but at the same time, I kind of get why they did. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jay, I have a question. Was there any questions you wanted to ask us, or are we? I just was curious.
Man, I'm enjoying just the free conversation, really. Like, I can't even think of anything that's like a burning question right now.
Yeah.
But like, just as we're going through different topics, man.
How are you liking the Steam Deck?
Yeah, you did mention it.
I am about 9 hours into owning it. Love it so far. I've set up a fair amount of games. As a matter of fact,
I saw your games you sent to the Discord, dude. That shit was crazy.
Oh man, yeah. Look,
CD Romance is insane.
It is.
I'm downloading.
So can I ask a question?
Yeah.
The Steam Deck have an option to stream off of it?
You can run OBS in the desktop mode, though. I wouldn't.
It's not. No.
Okay.
It's not designed for that.
Yeah. Like you can do it with a deck. Like if you have a deck that is able to plug in like a camera and a mic and things like that, you can. But you're not gonna have the dedicated software because it's running on Linux and you're gonna need everything to kind of transfer over.
It's not even worth it. Okay.
It's not as friendly.
Yeah.
The options are there, but I wouldn't do it.
I try to screen if I screen share through Discord on the Steam Deck, you won't hear audio at all, which sucks.
Okay.
Or if I try to screen share through here on through my Steam Deck, this shit sucks. I can't do it. So I mean, it unfortunately is one of those things you do need like an actual like Mac or PC for, you know, to have that kind of streaming capacity. I mean, like, unless you want to watch like, you know, streams with like no sound on it, which is not fun. Like,
No,
not
not at
fun at
all.
all. No. But like, dude, Steam Deck is really cool. It gives you like literally access to every single game possible. Like, you can looking at CD-ROM right now. Like, dude, you can get the fucking Galvan game on there. The fucking old PS2 Space Sheriff. I have that on there already. It's just crazy. Like, fucking everything, dude. Files. You know what website has it too? The Internet Archives. Internet Archives has really good Toku stuff. If you like old art books and old loot book stuff, they have literally everything on there.
I've got
like
Kabuto on there right now.
Max
Heroes.
Yes. Oh, shout out to Kabuto again because it's been brought up twice. Thank you for giving us a series that actually connects to like its like movie within the release of the show.
And then they say one sentence and it fucks it all up, bro. They say one sentence and it fucks the whole thing up, bro. Your dad brought no, motherfucker. It's not his dad. It was him. It was him. All they had to do was say there was a guy that looked like you that brought the belt, and we'd be solid. It would have perfectly fit in. But that one sentence fucks the whole thing up, bro.
The joke about Kabuto is I feel like Kabuto actually probably was the most like Chad series written, but it's so good, and it hasn't gotten any worse. It's gotten better with time. Beyond the issue you spoke of, who actually got rights to that and fucked it up? Did someone? Okay, no, they got rights to Fies and fucked it up for everybody.
Oh yeah, Toku HD.
Yeah, fuck Toku HD. Yeah, we don't like you guys.
Yeah, we don't fuck with them. That's the only one we don't fuck with. Shit.
Yeah, but other than that, dude, like every single release. Honestly, I'm waiting for Hideki, bro, because Hideki, once Hideki gets like an official release, bro, it's gonna stir some shit up in this community, bro. I cannot wait. Yo, I cannot wait for the discourse about fucking Toku anyway. I cannot wait for the fucking discourse to come back again. Dude, because Don Brothers stirred that pot crazy, bro. Remember, everybody was just like,
man, listen, I didn't. Okay, listen, I'm old enough to say this. I didn't like how all of a sudden we had a lot of fucking experts on Toshiki Inoue during Don Brothers, and I was like, say dog, I don't think y'all watch all of his shows like that.
Yeah.
I don't think, because there's a little bit of every single one of his shows in Don Brothers. If you watch close,
Dirty Pair.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like little shit from even his anime writing, bro.
Bro, it's literally his. It's literally his penultimate show, Toshiki show, dude. It's literally his penultimate fucking show. Like Jetman, dude. You know how much fucking shit they like fucking throw back. They fucking bring. I mean, like everything I've seen, dude. Like it's all him. That's all him. And
bro, he is the father of. He is low key the baby daddy of Toku.
Toshiki.
Yes. Oh fuck it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Toshiki. Yeah.
And not enough love for Kaku Ranger out there. Let's be honest.
Really though, you think so?
Bro, Kaku Ranger.
I think on the west side, of things, not enough love for Kaku Ranger.
So yes, you are right. But I'm gonna tell you something funny. Everybody that really is a fan of Toku, we reference Kaku Ranger and we know exactly what it did and how it changed the game. Because remember, they extended it to 50-something episodes, right?
53.
And they extended it on purpose.
Yeah.
And remember, you know what sucks too? What show followed them? I think it was O-Ranger.
O-Ranger.
And O-Ranger got messed up
because of the sarin gas attacks.
But all jokes though, Kaku Ranger changed the game, and which is why like parody like Toku exists and why it works. You know, which is why we'll have like a goofy season, and it'll still go hard. Because really, truthfully, when you think about it, Don Brothers honestly should have actually done bad. It should have not done well. If you really think about it,
considering that it was following up Zenkaiser. Yeah, everything was against Don Brothers at the start, bro. And how unconventional it was.
Yo, it was crazy. And
it had everything set up for those kids not to fuck with it.
Don Brothers is a meta show. And that's the thing. It's satire written as it's a purely satirical take on Sentai, and it's one of those shows that if like that brought over to the West could be a late night like Adult Swim fucking dub of a show.
Yeah.
Like it has that fucking vibe to it. Like it's one of those shows. It's not like a Kiba Ranger where it's designed to be like a
to be in your face parody
on it.
Yeah.
This is more of in a literal sense in writing of like the literary term of a parody satire.
Dawn Brothers
that's literally what Dawn Brothers is.
It's delivered as a real thing while being dead ass parody.
But no one really understands that concept too. I've noticed that a lot too. So people that really don't like the show don't understand what satire is. Because truthfully, that shit, I don't know how it ended up amazing, but it's in my top 10 right now for sure. Just because the writing of the characters was so amazing, you couldn't help but to love it.
I'm about to throw VLC on my fucking Steam Deck just so I can watch Dawn Brothers on this bitch.
Bro,
you know what sucks? Like I'm actually afraid to watch it again. Like I don't do.
I'm not done with it yet. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I finished it right after it ended.
Ooh.
I'm a marathoner, bro. Like there's some shows that I will follow along and be like, oh, I see how hot this is. I want to watch it all. I cannot do it weekly. And that's what I did with Dawn Brothers.
Have you watched any episodes of King Oger?
King Oger for me.
I've not watched King Oger yet. I'm waiting till I'm done with Dawn Brothers. And then I'm going to start watching it weekly.
Boy, let me tell you something right now. Just watch the first episode and let that shit cook for like 3 weeks.
Oh, word?
I'm not putting that shit on here for you. You got to watch it on your own time because I'm not trying to get
for sure.
Yeah.
But that show,
bro,
they took a while to plan it out, and it's gonna show because even how they're introducing every character and every nation, it's crack, bro. It's really gonna be one of those.
Oh, for real.
Listen,
it's one of those big lore series.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with that, boy.
It's like Game of Thrones.
With that, boy.
It's Game of Thrones level, like. Bro, it's like the Sentai equivalent of Game of Thrones, like 5 different kingdoms. There's in the Red Kingdom. Bro, I'm not even gonna spoil shit for you, but like, bro, there's kingdoms, all right? There's kingdoms. And each of them are
so it's doing the shit that Saber should have been doing, and I like Saber. Yeah, it's doing the shit that Saber should have been doing.
I mean,
yes, exactly.
You seen that Morpher, bro? Did you seen that Morpher? It is.
Bro, you seen the toy?
It is what it is.
I have.
That's a Saber Saber. If you know, you know.
That Memorial Edition gonna come out in a year. No, and that motherfucker gonna be big, boy.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you, wait for the Chinese, bro. Wait for the Chinese. You're gonna see some shit on AliExpress within the next 5 months, guaranteed. Sword extensions, bro. Sword extensions. You'll see that, John, in about 5 months.
Nah, bro. At this point, I skip DX toys for Super Sentai, bro. I just wait till the show's over, bro. They done did it 3 years in a row. They ain't getting me now, bro. They ain't getting me now.
The Rio Soldier Memorial was crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That one,
they set the standard starting then, and every year since then, they know what they doing.
Also, let's also be clear that Rio Soldier probably saved Sentai like indefinitely for a minute. Like even if we do get like 5 more seasons at Fumble, we're still good off of that residual because that was crazy.
I mean, like power. I mean, like I think like I don't know how they like.
I know. I mean, so just to be clear, right now, like in Japan, Super Sentai is doing really well. Number wise,
well, yeah.
Kamen Rider's not doing really well. Right now. Like it's like it's doing the average numbers, but it's like not going up or down. It's like stable, but not in a good way.
Well, I mean, let's be real. It ain't got to. You know what I mean? We hear all this shit always talking about like, oh, this shit might go away. This shit is not going away, bro. Franchises work different now than they did in the 90s, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
IPs, they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like they got regular. The show doesn't have to. The toys don't have to sell enough. Are the kids going to the fucking arcade and spending on the little cards?
Playing the game.
That's enough for them, bro.
Yeah.
That's enough for them.
Oh, by the way, the new wave is you get like a clear cell phone case, go on eBay, buy a Gambride card, and you put it in the back of your cell phone so niggas know what set you up. I do that with a Yu-Gi-Oh card right now, but I'm starting to do it with the Kamen Rider Gambride cards.
Listen,
I like just cop the game, and it's gonna be fire.
I'm about to do
All
that.
right, I do have a clear case already, so I'm with that.
Listen,
shit.
let's start the wave, boy.
Listen, I'm about to start getting that clear case from that OtterBox warranty claim you get for $7, bro. Cash that bitch in, bro. Cash that bitch in. Use that.
Bro,
Get that clear case.
Yo, rep the set, bro. Just rep the set real quick, bro. Let them know what it is.
Black
Because
RX. I got the belt. I got the belt. Hold on.
I got the belt. Because I've been doing it with a Yu-Gi-Oh card my boy gave me just for shits and giggles, but people fuck with it. I'm like, all right, cool. That's the vibe right now. So I mean, it's because I have a boy that he has the Blood White Dragon. He does it with. Crazy.
Yo, that's fun. Yo. Do you know what's crazy? I just got that damn Blue Eyes White Dragon rug, bro. So I'm down to rep some shit on that.
Yeah,
I love that fucking.
Does it work though? Does it work? Does the belt?
Is that the one that came with the Revolcane?
Ooh.
No.
Oh, it's the toy from back in the day.
It's the OG.
Oh, that's fucking hype, bro.
Bro, I got it from the vintage toy store along with the fucking original Mega Ranger fucking phone from Japan, and that shit's fucking crazy. So
that's crazy.
Look at this shit, bro.
Oh, I had that too, bro. So when I first got on Token Twitter, bro, I used to always like make my Twitter in reference to like some stupid reference to shit. One was Mr. 2.75 man, because his form only lasted for like 2 minutes and 75 seconds or some shit like that. Yeah, that shit was funny.
Man.
I got the Dino Blick. I got the Dino Blick, bro.
The Dino Blicky.
Oh man, don't make me get my little Ixaphone Blicky, boy. Don't make me get the Ixaphone Blicky, boy.
Dude, I mean, but Token's been really fun. I've met a lot of really great people from it, man. And you know, it's cool. It's growing. We got some really great. We have some really great and some not so great teams here. I feel like there's more people that need to, get put on.
Holy shit!
Oh wow!
Yo, that boy Squall! Shouts out to you! Shouts out to you!
I spoke.
Hey man, nothing but love to Squall and his fam right now, man. Nothing but love to y'all.
Claps right there. That's crazy. That's crazy. This timing is crazy too. We're talking about teams. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Dino Blicky.
Dino Blicky.
Bro. Yeah, man. Like, dude, Toku's. I think we're at a high. I think we're kind of approaching a peak with Toku, though. I really do think that we're like, it's now more accessible than ever. And I take what we get. Because it's not going to be easy. I'll be honest. Like, it's not going to be easy. But what we're getting now is we're getting Black RX subbed on Blu-ray. Fucking black.
The fact that we're able to get Blu-rays.
We need a Metal Heroes
physical media.
Yeah. We need a Metal Heroes broom. Nah, you pass it through a course, man. You better start that bike up, bro, and burn out. You already know the vibes.
Bro, I'll tell you. I think the Metal Hero reboot from the fucking 2010s was great. The Space Sheriff shit
it was so much fun. Yeah. But we need a Metal Heroes boom. Like, we need that consistent.
That little reboot era they were doing for a while, man, that was pretty nice. I thought they were going to keep going with that, to be honest with you.
Because they were all past actors, too, for the most part. All did very well. But we need a Metal Heroes boom. Like, we need just to pop off again. And it's crazy. So it was Midnight Pulp. A couple other stream services have Spellbin. And, so, like, you can watch it, but people don't really...
Metal Heroes on Crunchyroll.
Just Beyond, which is crazy. Just Beyond's a really crazy series, and no one talks about that. Yeah. Dude, so there's a really cool anime from the 80s, an OVA called Hikaron, right? And it's literally a 30. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And dude, no one talks about how fucking cool that shit is, dude. I can go back and rewatch that shit. It's on YouTube. I'll post a link
through and through,
Bro, that shit's like the craziest fucking thing ever. And Akira Kushida did the fucking theme song of it, which is crazy because, obviously he did Gavon. He did literally every fucking space sheriff. But, like, it's still fucking crazy. Like, it was original. So it got shut down by Toei, obviously, because, at that time, too, they're still doing Metal Heroes, which is like,
Yeah, yo, Al, definitely, we gotta sit and watch that in the court. Definitely, we might do it tonight, bro, if I'm little enough. definitely feeling with that injury right now.
Bro, yeah, I'm feeling lit you after the show, bro. We're hanging out in the Discord. I'll post that shit in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
bro.
But this was fun. I'm sorry I didn't have a camera, but this was enough.
No, dude,
I feel like we hit all bases we needed to.
Yeah.
Everybody got to express themselves the best way possible. It was cool.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna go walk my dogs and I'm gonna go hit in the Discord. Y'all,
the Toku community is strong right now, y'all. Okay? Yes. It has never been stronger.
Mm-hmm.
All we need to see is just more community like this, man. More people just, you know what I'm saying, shooting the shit together, fucking talking shop. If we just had more people willing to just fucking say, hey, let's just share space, let's just share vibe, this shit could be so powerful. I'm telling you.
And that's what I love about Toku fans too, is that it has the potential to be so much more than like a high school, than sitting at a high school lunch table. Like, and it's literally what it feels like. You have the cosplayers, you have the Toku tubers, you have the streamers, you have the kids, you have the Twitter kids. But then you got the fucking people who are just all over the fucking place, right? Like, and then you got the fans, then you got the Power Ranger fans, which are like a whole nother fucking breed, right? And then you got, bro, Power Ranger fans and.
Understand, I would die on this hill, but Jen is the superior Pink Ranger. I don't care what anybody says.
That's an easy take.
That forehead says enough, and
that's an easy take.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's the superior pink forehead. If you know, you know. That's all I gotta say.
Bro, Jin in his bag though. I will say, bro, Jin in his bag. I know his game. I'm not gonna ruin his game, bro. I know his game. He out there in his bag. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'll support him when he can. That shit's funny as fuck, bro.
Nah, but listen. But definitely, Cat is definitely the better in Mighty Morphin Pink, and that's just that.
Oh, let's settle that. Let's settle that, bro.
Listen, Pink Cat cool. Yo, bro. Pink Cat cool. LOL.
Pink Cat cool, bro. Bro, Ranger stop, bro. Ranger stop, bro. Summertime, bro.
Oh man. Oh man. That's gonna be a movie, dude. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be a movie.
Hey, bro, it's sundress season.
Oh man. Listen, all I'm gonna tell you this: if you at a con, and if you see a person that you may think about, just shoot that shot because you never know, bro. It's con season.
You show right.
It's con season.
Say if you wear sundresses and that thing wobble and you got Kamen Rider belts, fuck with your boy.
Big Blade Energy turn up. Actually, I'm still sad that no rapper actually sampled the Blade belt for a song.
Turn up.
Tell Joel. Bro, tell Joel. Joel will fucking do it. I'll tell Joel.
I've been thinking about that for years. I'm like, bro, I need to make that a song. Just, it'd be crazy.
Tell Joel,
okay,
bro.
I definitely will.
Bro, he did the forest. Bro, Joel did the forest. Joel is a fucking genius. I love this man to death, bro. I don't think any of this shit would be possible without him. I'll be honest. Bro, like, Joel did all the graphics. Joel and Al. Bro, Al did the fucking logo. Joel did the fucking cute-ass girl with the Kamen Rider mask on, bro. Like, bro, we got a good ass team here, boy.
Hell yeah,
I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you.
No,
man.
Listen, things will happen. You know.
Yes.
Y'all can definitely expect me on this bitch. Anytime y'all need me, y'all got me, man. Anytime y'all need me, y'all got me.
Bro, you'll be like Joey Diaz. As much as I hate talking about Joe Rogan, bro. Okay. So does anyone know who Joey Diaz is? I mean,
Yes, I do know who Joey Diaz is.
Bro, Joey Diaz is one of my favorite fucking comedians. I don't care what people say about him. He hangs out with Joe Rogan. Joey Diaz.
I would be honored to be the Joey Diaz of Toku House Party. You fucking hear me?
Yo, I can't wait till we get to a point to where like we're really just like on like big couches, just like putting up crazy fat man finger blunts up, bro. And I just want to ask
the United States of Tokusatsu.
Yo, like, what do you think before you hit that button when you say Henshin? Like, what do you think before you hit that button?
Bro, like, I thought that shit, bro. Bro, I thought myself, bro, if I was a Kamen Rider, I'd be like, oh, shit, hold up. I'm like, yo, hold, stop punching that girl, bro. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me hit my pen.
or
All right,
or not even that, bro. You pull it back and you go, "Oh, bro, I left my stove on." Let me wash it real quick.
Oh shit, yo, can I like run back to my house real quick? Can we get like take a brief commercial break before?
Nah, like let me just be like, yo, like let me wash you real quick. I gotta turn my stove off. Let me right back, BRB.
Imagine about to like about to like bag the hottest chick ever, and then you're like, oh fuck, dude, and then you see, like, hey, yo, come
Actually,
on, man.
Especially if you was one of the Don brothers, but they should just go off and it's like, what, right now? Like, goddamn.
Ask TJ. Yo, just ask TJ, cause TJ, he definitely had that happen to him twice. Yeah. Yeah. TJ happened to him twice in the series, bro. He was mad all of a sudden. He's like, yo, I gotta go. I think it happened to Tommy one time too. All I'm saying is that, yo, like, here's the thing, like, do you stay and be like, yo, they can wait 5 minutes, man. Let me get.
Bro, if I'm already in the guts, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sending my Zord, okay?
Yo, that shit's on autopilot.
Yeah.
Yo,
I don't care if he hasn't grown yet. I'm sending my Zord. Like,
yo. So like, I have a theory that like all like superhero morphers have like a sober option like already installed. So let's say you're lit as shit and shit pops off, just hit that button, you're good. It's like a clean slate. You know what I mean?
Bro,
it sobers you up, right?
Yeah, it has to. Because I'll be dead if it didn't.
Bro, imagine smoking a blunt and going to pile of Zord, bro. That shit's like a giant DUI. 10 billion in taxpayer dollars, bro. 10 billion taxpayer dollars. Republicans will flip their shit. That's a question I've always wanted to ask, bro. Imagine the politics in Tokusatsu, bro. Imagine the fucking Power Rangers. Who the fuck are these little fucking pieces of shit running around with them giant megazords? Like, yo, like, bro, the Republican Party and that shit must be fucking awful, bro. Mitch McConnell and Power Rangers.
Bro, and that's the thing is, Angel Grove is a Republican city. So it's like, what the fuck goes on with their jurisdiction and shit, bro?
Yo, nothing worse is being in Ultraman country. Like, you basically, those buildings gotta have crazy insurance policies, bro.
Bro,
crazy
the insurance rates are crazy, bro. They're paying the deductibles, bro.
Like shit.
Every day, bro. That shit's like, the insurance company's making their money, though. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. Dude. The insurance premiums out there are crazy, dog. They're like, yo, you gotta pay fucking Tokusatsu destruction premiums, bro. Like, just living here, that's gonna happen.
Hey, so we're by this particular canal has great views, and also sometimes a giant monster will come out 3 o'clock in the morning. But you're covered under your insurance.
Hope you got that fucking Rita Repulsa insurance.
Oh, what's my deductible?
She might fuck some shit up on Thursdays.
Farmers, because we know, because we've seen things. Farmers.
Listen, it's a beautiful neighborhood, except, there's a couple of monster attacks on some weekday afternoons, But there,
on occasion, your lawn might be on fire, but it's okay. It's okay.
But you know what? There's a really good group of 5 teenagers who walk around and beat the shit out of them. And they're like, oh, I wonder who those kids could be.
There's a great school system here. A great school system.
You move in. So wait, you mean to tell me this city's defended by gangs?
By gangs?
Like,
you know what's crazy? So like in Japan, I don't think they really understand the concept. Okay, so they do and they don't. But my joke is this: gangs actually don't translate the same there as they do here. Like, you got the triads, Bloods and Crips and stuff like that, though. But like school gangs are like not the same. I think they're just like kid clubhouses, like fucking like kid after school clubs.
It's like really a part of fucking like
middle school.
Like you grow up and it's like, oh, okay, eventually you're gonna experience that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's wild, bro. They don't even like flinch about it. It's like, oh, it's a rite of passage to get jumped.
They're just some delinquents.
Yeah, that's the word, delinquent. I mean, yeah, no, that's crazy.
And then they go on to be fucking like prime ministers that are in cults. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's wild, bro.
That's crazy. You said that because you definitely right. That's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's literally what American politics is. But if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Bro, that's hilarious. No, but this was actually the best stream. Actually, no, this is my first live appearance on anything ever on Tokyo.
Dude, happy birthday, dude.
Thank you for having me. This was really fun. It's nice to chat with
we're gonna hang. I'm gonna like put this link. I'm gonna like fine. Someone post a link. I'm gonna post a link to my Discord in the chat here.
Oh, we're gonna do. We're gonna have some after hours activities in the Discord. You know,
Oh yeah,
no
for
homo.
sure, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, we definitely gonna sit and chop it up. But yeah, man.
I'll see. Anyway, Wilson, we're gonna end here, guys. Wilson, thank you guys for coming on today. I'm gonna post this link in the Discord chat. Episodes will be posted on YouTube. Episode 1 will be posted soon. I promise we'll get this online as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, the people need this. The people need this.
Well, I think
we talked
some
real shit tonight.
Yeah. We'll keep the stream up for right now until it's ready to be edited and chopped up. But yeah, everyone, thank you guys for coming on tonight. We'll be on the Discord. Until next time, guys. We'll see you guys later.
Man, power be with y'all.
All right, be well, be safe.
Yeah, may the power protect y'all.
And bless Ramadan to y'all too. All right, one.
Oh shit, we're still live.